Happy Thanksgiving week, everybody. Today we're going to be making pumpkin cheesecake and regular cheesecake. First, you're going to add 2 8-ounce cream cheeses. You want to warm those first so that they blend easily. 3/4 cup sugar. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And since this is going to be a pumpkin cheesecake, we're going to use some canned pumpkin, not pie filling, but canned pumpkin. You're going to use about 2/3 cup. Three-fourths teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and that'll be 3/4 teaspoons. 1/2 teaspoon ginger. I'm just going to use my 1/4 and do that twice. And 1/4 of ground cloves. Now you're going to mix all your ingredients until perfectly smooth. Now I had to use a hand mixer just to make it smooth, so you may have to do the same. I'm going to add in 3 eggs. Okay, and our eggs are just barely incorporated here so that we don't overmix. Now we're going to add it to our already prepared pie crust. This is graham crackers, about a cup of those, and 3 tablespoons of butter and 2 teaspoons of sugar. I baked it in a 350-degree oven for 9 minutes. You got to make sure it completely cools before adding in your cheesecake. Now you're going to add 1.5 cups of water. Place your trivet down. Add your cheesecake in on top. Put your lid on. Set to sealing. Set your pressure cook time for 32 minutes with a 7-inch pan. After it goes for 32 minutes, we're going to leave it for a 15-minute natural release. While this is going, we're going to work on our other cheesecake. Now we are ready for round 2. Add your 2 softened or warmed cream cheese, 8 ounces, 3/4 cup of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Mix all of those ingredients until completely smooth. Okay, I was able to mix this one by hand. And then you're going to add in your eggs. Now, this is of course Ruth's recipes for the cheesecakes, and she says that you need to warm your eggs first in warm water for about 5 minutes. So that's what we did, because she knows what's up. We need to make sure that the top of the cheesecake comes out smooth, and if you overmix, then you're probably going to end up with cracks in the top of your cheesecake. But that's okay, because usually you cover it with a topping. So either way is fine. But that's why we add them last, and that's why we do not over incorporate. And now it's time to release any pressure. If it's a little jiggly, it's okay, because as it cools, it's going to firm up. If there's any moisture on the top, just go ahead and take care of some of that and let it cool. You're going to let it cool for an hour and then refrigerate at least up to 4 hours, or preferably overnight. Now it's time for our second cheesecake. This is just our regular cheesecake. I'm going to go ahead and put that into our 7-inch pie pan. Add 1.5 cups of water. Make sure your trivet is in there. Place your cheesecake on top. No need to add any aluminum foil. Cover it. Make sure it's set to sealing. We're going to pressure cook for 27 minutes on this one. Bless you. And then we're going to let it stay and natural release for 15 minutes after that. And while you're doing this, play some Christmas music and get the tree up. Okay, now press your cancel and release. Go ahead and open your lid. Take your cheesecake out very carefully because it's hot. Let's try that again. Okay, so go ahead and take your moisture off the top of this one. And as you can see, the pumpkin cheesecake is already firming up nicely. And we're gonna let this one rest for an hour.
Ready?
Okay, ready.
Watch it not work.
Woo! Nice. I poured a chocolate ganache on top of the cheesecake. So that's the final result. One little overboard, but it'll be good.